What's up, YouTube? Cunningham Tropicals back. This is an update on the fish room remodel. We are almost finished finally. It's been a while, so let's check out the remodel and check out some fish that we have. Alright, so the first thing you notice is these 75 gallons are gone. We now have everything set up. These tanks that were in the back are now moved forward, and everything for our 160 gallon tanks, we're going to set up some different show fish in here. Let's check out some new fish we got. These guys are some Temecula tubas. They're going to be skittish. There's the female there. There's some chocolate cichlids in this tank here as well, and some Harold Leberfifer mouth-brooding severums that are in here. There's two big chocolates there, the big old tuba male, dominant male there, going back and forth. And then down here we have some Vieja Cinespilums, or Vieja Meloderna, I believe they are called now, that were growing out. Nice size. These guys are every bit of 4 to 5 inches now, at least. So chilling here in their 150 gallon tank. So can't wait to see if we can get a breeding pair out of these guys at some point here. And then, so they are for sale. If you're interested in those, I will sell some as well. As we walk around here, we just filled this tank up today, so ignore the cloudiness on it. But this is going to be, we're looking for a Mambu puffer or a Fahaka puffer that we want to get to set up in this tank here, I think. So we're, wait and see what we can find. Down here we have some brand new Mascoharus argentensis that we got, or the silver cichlid that we received, or not received, I should say, that we purchased from Finspiration down in Cincinnati when we were at the Cincinnati Aquarium Society swap last weekend. So these guys, we got 10 of them. They're a couple inches, so we have these guys chilling out in here. They have a 150 gallon 6 foot by 2 foot tank that they can chill in here. So we'll see how these guys grow out here and update you in the future on these. Over here we have another tank that we just set up. We got to do some maintenance on it, but this tank we want to set up some clear PVC or hamster pipe or tubes or something in the bottom and fill it up. So we got some Trigonochromis autostigmas, we got some eels. This is going to be a nice community Tanganyikan tank here that we're going to set up here. We already have the fish for it, we just got to work on it here. Down here we have hopefully what would be a pair of red severums. They're not getting along too well. These are a mismatch of male and female from a couple of different pairs. So we're just wait and see. We just got these guys chilling by themselves in this tank here. They got a big old 160 or 150 to themselves as well. See if we can't get some spawning or something out of them down the road. And then the racks here need some work. We're setting up some, here we have some purple Delta Lace guppies and some bristlenose, super red bristlenose we're setting up. We are working on this rack, and we're going to set up some bristlenose and guppies and live bears and stuff to breed. Over here, Vader is out. Let's see if we can get a close up on him without spooking him. There's our lovely Dovi Vader. Let's back up for a minute. There he is, hanging out. See if he can, he's got this 180 to himself, or almost to himself. We have a couple other fish in here. A big old, that's the most he's let me film him actually be out. So he must like his new, we moved his tank around a little bit yesterday and took out a log that was over here and moved this a little bit more. So he's been out a lot more, so he must approve of his tank setup now. So there's our lovely Mr. Raider man. We'll see, hopefully see what he as he continues to grow here, we'll we'll keep you guys updated. And we do have, of course, a lovely rhino in here to keep the algae down. He lets it be. Sometimes he does go pick on him, but for a while he'll let him be. And then down here we have some Harold laberfifers, mouth-grooving severums. There's a nice male there with the dots. There's some female. There's a male there. Some females. I believe we have also a pair of pikes in this tank that are digging out this area here. There's a male there. Some more of our severums. Big old red spotted male we have in here. There's another wild male. The pikes, I believe, went to the back, but they've been hanging out. Oh, there's one right there poking his head. Move, severum. There's one of the pikes poking their head out. So I think you can see the tail there. I think I got a pair that are getting ready to spawn under that rock or log. I'm sorry, the driftwood there. So we'll see what happens there. Mr. Vader still hanging out. That's good to see. We'll come feed these guys here in a little bit. Then over here we have some Thericles micii, firemouth cichlids. They're all going to take off that we got from Imperial Tropicals, and there's a couple Negriguensis cichlids in here that have escaped capture, so they've been growing out. There's some firemouths there. There they are. They're hanging out in there. Then over here we have a Multifisciatus community tank and also some Parasiprochromis negropennis. A nice male there. Nice parasip. And then down here we have some baby parasips there. Some multis. They're letting the jungle bell grow for now on this side, so we'll see what happens. And then over here as well. So here's some more, and then back here, there we go. See if we can get in a close look on them. Right there, some really itty bitty baby, some new baby right there. There we go. So there's some new baby parasips that are in here that Mama let go not too long ago in this tank. So these guys are hanging out. And then down here is an empty 160. We're gonna figure out what we'll do with it. Probably pick up a Central American or something to grow out, since, you know, that's the direction we're moving. Over here we have some Trimicus vini cichlids that we're growing out, again from Imperial Tropicals. Really nice color on these guys. There's 5 or 6 in here we have. There they go. And then down here, if you're interested in some dovi or want to grow out some dovi, here's some baby dovi that we have that are 1.5 inches hanging out in a 75. And then here we have a pair of Sahicas or T-bar cichlids. There's the male there taking off, and there's the female. I'm hoping they've been digging back here a lot, so I'm hoping they're gonna spawn at some point, or there's some eggs maybe laid or something. They're by themselves in that tank. And then here we have some albino dragon blood peacocks that we're growing out. There's the males there. There's another one there. As you know, with dragon bloods and albinos, not one male looks like the same. And then in here we have a Synodontis angelicus that's hanging out with them. They're fat and happy. We've been feeding the heck out of these guys. Our nice high protein crumble. So they're getting fat bellies. Then down here we have, these guys are going to be in that community Tanganyika tank. We have some Cyprichromis microlipidotus limas. We have some Ultralamprologus white calvus, some Capriciceps, some Triglychromis autostigmas, and then we just put in here our Juliachromis Gambi transcriptus. We also have some Synodontis multipentatus that are in the corner there. And we also have a Synodontis angelicus in here, which will not be going in the Tanganyika tank. He'll go somewhere else. But these guys are what we're gonna start the community Tanganyika tank. And of course, some good old eel back there. Wow, we have a couple wild caught eels that are hanging out. So And if we keep going, here we have one of our grow outs. These guys came from Dave's Rare Fish. We have some true parrots that are in here that we're growing out, and also some chocolate cichlids in this 125. So there's some chocolates there, a couple true parrots over here. There we go. Some more chocolates. The true parrots are like, oh, camera, we don't know what to do. So there's, and we got some Congo tetras in here, some oddball stuff. I'm trying to grow some leopard val. Some of these plants we are trying to grow some live plants. And then this tank we broke drilling them, so we got to figure out if we can patch this or not. So we'll be working on this tank at some point here. Here's our plethora of aquarium decorations from Universal Rocks, fake plants, all their stuff that came out of all the tanks that were on this wall here. And then in here we have some Mascoharris regani. They are gonna take off. They don't like the camera either. They've really never been on camera. Let's see if there they are there. There's 10 in here that we got from Dave's Rare Aquarium Fish as well. So these guys are chilling in a 125. And then down here we have also, Vieja Marble Fenestratus. Down here hanging out in a 125 that are available for sale. If anybody's interested, you can see them peeling, starting to peel. There's one really nice one there. Nice cow pattern on him or her. That one, nice coloration, nice size. These guys are 3.5, 4 inches. There's another one over there that's got really nice coloration on them. So these guys are available if you're interested. You know, we can set you up. We can ship them as well. That's not a problem. When it warms up, of course, it's a little too cold to be shipping fish right now for us, at least. So these guys are hanging out in a 125, and then so that's the big changes, right? You know, in our fish room here, and you know, as I said, 75's here. This is all now container storage for our food, packing for our fish food. You know, we need store containers, stuff like that for our wholesale stores. We needed a room to store containers and stuff for our food. So that's one reason why we got rid of some tanks and moved some racking here, so you can see some nice amount of storage added here. So we'll pan the room a little bit. We're trying to get some pothos growing, as you can see here. You know, and do some different things here in the fish room. Probably here we'll put maybe a table and a couple chairs, and you can sit and chill out and enjoy the fish. So with that, we appreciate you stopping by, checking out my fish room remodel update. So if you like my fish room, share, subscribe, you know, follow along as we're gonna work the changes here and continue to remodel the fish room. So thanks for following, thanks for sharing, thanks for all your support over the years. We really appreciate it, and we'll see you on the next one.